to
We
Raised
weren't
by
scared.
Wolves. I'm very excited. A lot of good shows I'm starting to watch now.
We knew that no matter what happened,
Fuck, that actually startled me.
Would you like to hear a joke while we work this out? What did the male magnet say to the female magnet?
Opposites attract. It's weird how little emotion they seem to have. I feel like aesthetically it has a very like Ridley Scott kind of vibe to it. It's weird, but interesting. Like, it's really interesting. She's literally a mother to these children.
Our programming dictates that we need to break it down, feed him to the others.
Let me hold him first.
What? Well, that answers that question. She, at least, definitely has feelings. A motherly love to her children.
Would you like to eat? No?
He looks so cute.
Oh.
Okay, so they for sure have superhuman strength. Wonder if whatever that creature is still alive. Are there others that are still alive like it? I'd prefer not to see a child die like right off the bat. No way. They actually killed one of the kids off just like that. I don't really know what
care if we're happy,
the wolf howl
and it doesn't
was
get
for,
sad
but I
when we
mean, the
die.
title is Raised by Wolves.
There's just two of us now.
What?
I still believe in mother and father.
Only two of them survived?
I know they'll find a way to make us whole again.
Is he really gonna be the only one that survives? Oh my god.
I'm all right. Just overloaded.
Interesting, interesting. Okay. So it kind of seems like really powerful emotions can cause her to overload. And I gotta say, they even have like the white milk blood, just like the androids in all the Alien Ridley Scott movies.
Captain.
What?
Mother? She's here.
I have no record of virtual retinal display in my build description.
Like, it's weirdly kind of cute, but also like, what? What the hell?
We can all stay together.
Aw.
Oh, but you cannot tell Mother. Not yet. You understand?
When?
Seems like father and mother
we
are
tell
not on
her?
the same page here.
When it's too late for her to stop us.
What about the serpents?
They're extinct, Captain. The temperature's higher down here.
I see a snake skin, it looks like. Yeah, they ain't dead. Okay. Okay.
Tell me where you went today.
Nowhere.
You're lying?
Mother?
I gotta say, I'm really enjoying the acting of both the people playing the androids.
We came here with 12 viable embryos, and 12 years later, we only have one child.
Stop!
And we failed our children.
Stop speaking!
Holy shit.
Please.
This is actually really intense. Like, what is going on? Oh.
Mother?
Okay, shit. We're like halfway through this episode. There's a lot of shit that's happening.
We thought it best not to tell you. Didn't want you to worry.
So you're gonna lie to him, okay.
He wasn't breaking down.
Well, this show has already taken quite a few turns I was not anticipating. love something that's a bit unpredictable. This I did kind of see coming, but her killing father, I did not see that coming, not in episode 1. Normally I would think this is a bad idea, but I don't know, she seems like she's a little off. What is she doing?
Now, please get off her land. We don't want you here.
Wait,
She made that pretty plain.
please.
Just play along, mother. Like, I don't know if I'm on her side or not, actually.
Did not get your name.
My name is Lamia.
Lamia. Let me introduce ourselves.
There's no need. We don't want to know your names. I'll show you where you can sleep.
We don't want to know you. We want nothing to do with you. You can fucking leave.
Stay away from him, Kip.
Damn. Beating the fuck out of her. Holy shit. I'm sure she doesn't feel pain the way a human does, but Jesus Christ.
Don't look at it!
Oh my god. Excuse me? Holy shit. Bro, if you survive this, I will be surprised.
Come on, engines.
Uh-oh. Dude, she's like fucking bulletproof when she does that. Took care of you pretty easy. Mother, where are you going? That's so rigged. She can look and sound like anyone. She made those dudes like, I don't even know, like like they got boiled alive just by screaming at them. Oh my god. I wouldn't even attempt to shoot at her at this point. I'd be like, I am out, bro. She is exploding us. Mother can do like anything. Are you serious?
Sit still, or I will hurt you badly.
Okay.
ID confirmed. Sequence initiated.
That's not hurting him badly? Oh my god.
Children,
Oh.
Warning. Full impact ground.
She ripped his fucking eyelid off. I'd rather be exploded. What the hell? Ugh, I'm not a fan of the strobing lights. Yeah, I'm actually very scared of her. Oh shit. So she brought all the kids here?
Campion?
Well, that's not all of them.
I know I'm not safe with her now. But I guess I never was. That part of her was always in there. Hiding. Maybe there's something hiding inside of me too.
Quite possibly. Holy sh... Oh, it's directed by Ridley Scott? I did not know that. I definitely see it. That was pretty fucking cool. I wasn't expecting a lot of that either, which I am quite a fan of. Well, going into it, I expected mother and father to be, lacking true human emotion, but at the end of the day, wanting to protect their children no matter what. Which honestly, they both did. Like, father wanted to get Campion up to the Ark to be with his people because he and mother are breaking down, supposedly. But mother had a very different approach. She wanted to continue to look after and protect them on this planet and stay far, far away from the rest of mankind. But then after seeing her kill father and all of those people and literally kidnap a bunch of children, I can see why those Templar-looking dudes wanted to get him away from her, and why Father wanted to get him up to his people as well. So I don't know, it's mildly conflicting because even though she scares the shit out of me, and Campion and all the rest of the kids as well, I definitely don't trust the other humans either. So I'm curious to see what direction the show takes. Like, is it gonna be as simple as she's the sort of antagonist that needs to be taken care of, or is she somehow the true hero of it all? Is Campion the real protagonist of the story? He's the narrator, so I'm sort of leaning towards that. I'm not really sure. I do find it pretty funny though that for a lot of the episode I was like, this is very Ridley Scott, very Alien. And then it turns out, obviously, he directed it, which I'm almost a little frustrated by. I'm like, dude, do you only know how to do androids with like milk blood? Like, try something a little different, man. But all the other strange things about the show really make it very interesting. Like the remainder of humankind being like religious zealots, and androids understandably being completely about science and complete atheists. But it didn't seem like Father had any problems with Campion turning to religion, or at least willing to acknowledge that. Whereas Mother seems to be very, very against it. And similar to most fiction where androids are involved, they do seem to have feelings. Maybe not quite the same way that humans do, but it's clear that Mother was upset when the sixth baby wasn't breathing and wanted to try and keep him alive. Whereas Father was like, all right, we gotta break him down and feed him to the rest. But Father also was understanding when it came to Campion starting to turn to religion as the rest of his siblings died, and also seemed to care for Mother. So it's very strange, but I'm sure that's going to be something that's explored more and more as the show goes on, you know, whether they truly have human emotions or not. I'm leaning towards yes, but I guess we'll see. Like I said in the episode, I really enjoy that it's not taking a route that I was expecting to going into it. The fact that all 5 of his siblings died before mankind even showed up, I wasn't expecting that. The fact that she went homicidal on Father and all of those people and kidnapped a bunch of kids, wasn't expecting that. And the fact that she appears to be far more advanced than other androids, considering she can turn into like impenetrable metal, practically melt people, has like some sort of cryo breath, and can transform and emulate any person that she's seen. And I'm curious as to what they mean, because it was a few times where they said, don't look at her, as if that somehow saves you from whatever she's able to do. I'm hoping we get a little more explanation on what that means. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I like that it has a very strange but also unique sort of aesthetic that most of the Alien films had. And I got pretty attached to Campion throughout the first episode, so I'm definitely invested in him surviving and overcoming whatever is about to happen. As for the technicals, cinematography was very good. Everything has this very bleak and washed out look to it, which a lot of the time I don't like because it just feels like it's lacking color for the sake of it. But in this case, being on an alien planet and things having this very strange kind of emotionless tone to it, I think it suits the like desaturated look of everything. The score is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's anything spectacular, but it definitely suits every scene that I saw. Nothing felt out of place, which is good. The woman who plays Mother, Amanda Collin, definitely wins for the acting award of this episode. She's so good at playing the cold nature of an android, but at the same time one that does seem to have some sort of connection to these children and very strong emotions that it almost seems like she's fighting against. So I think she played the role very, very well. In editing and pacing, I think it was actually pretty fast paced considering all the amount of information that you got through in the first episode. Like, you go from these two androids arriving completely unaware as to what came before that, to her essentially giving birth to these children, 5 of them dying, her killing father, mankind showing up, her killing them, and then kidnapping their children to, I assume, start again. And that's just episode 1. There's still quite a few left. And I wouldn't say that it was too fast-paced. I wasn't like completely overwhelmed with information. It was just, there was a lot of stuff that they got through in that first episode. Overall, I'd give it probably an 8.5 out of 10. I think it is very good. I'm just not quite seeing the trajectory of the season, but it was very intriguing. Definitely got me invested in wherever the show is going to end up. But I would say out of the shows I'm watching right now, this probably got me the least invested on continuing forward with the show. Not by a lot, but, you know, by a little. Regardless, I am going to continue with the show, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And that's about it.